We have another deal to break down. Nino Niederreiter of the Nashville Predators is a member of the Winnipeg Jets for just a 2024 second round pick. That's an absolute steal for Nino Niederreiter, who's a top six winger and will fit nicely with the Winnipeg Jets moving forward. So let's take a look at Nino Niederreiter's stats. At 30 years old, drafted in the first round, fifth overall by the New York Islanders in 2010. He has 28 points in 56 games. So, looking at his career stats from previous seasons, his best season was in 2016-2017, 57 points with the Minnesota Wild in 82 games, 25 goals and 32 assists. He's a 30 to 45 point player. He's fantastic in terms of secondary scoring, and to pay off just a second round pick, I think that's an absolute fleece for the Winnipeg Jets. And I know they've been interested in guys like Timo Meyer. They were interested in other wingers like Ivan Barbashev of the St. Louis Blues as well, but they get Nino Niederreiter at fantastic value in 788 games, 199 goals, 197 assists for a total of 396 points. So, where does he fit essentially in the lineup? Well, I would say that Mason Appleton will move down to the third line, and Niederreiter slots in the first line. So you have Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, and Niederreiter. Second line is Ehlers, Dubois, and Wheeler. Third line, Barron, Lowry, Appleton, and the fourth line stays as is. Appleton, Kuhlman would be the man out, in my opinion. That's who I would scratch essentially. But you never know what happens in terms of the coaching decisions. Rick Bonus would definitely decide, who would stay in the lineup, what works and what doesn't. But they have a couple of games to figure out the line chemistry essentially heading into the playoffs. And in terms of injuries, they only have Cole Perfetti who's out, and that is a huge loss for the Winnipeg Jets, and that's why they bring in a guy like Nino Ryder to essentially cover Perfetti's production. I'm not saying that he's as good as Perfetti. Obviously, Perfetti's a lot better. He's also younger, but he's out for multiple weeks, and they're hoping to have him back for the playoffs. So Niederreiter comes in as secondary scoring until Perfetti comes back. But once Perfetti does come back from injury, wow, they're going to be crazy in terms of winger depth. Perfetti, Niederreiter, Wheeler, Ehlers, Connor, Appleton, and the list goes on and on. So I think this is a fantastic move for the Winnipeg Jets. And in terms of his contract, he has an additional year after this season, and he's currently being paid $4 million. So once the season's done, next season, he's on board with the Winnipeg Jets heading to next season for $4 million in terms of a cap hit. So I think it's a fantastic move. In terms of our co-host, Luca, who's not able to join us right now, I like Nino, and it's a good move for the Jets. Gonna provide some depth scoring. We have John who says the Jets won this trade for sure. So, guys, we'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Who won this deal, the Winnipeg Jets or Nashville Predators? Obviously, it kind of looks like a landslide here for the Winnipeg Jets in terms of what they got in a player in Nino Niederreiter, providing secondary scoring until Perfetti comes back from his injury. And we'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Winnipeg Jet fans, Nashville Predator fans, please comment. I would like to hear your opinions. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and like our video. See you on the next episode of the Young Guns podcast.